Welcome to ChartMill. In this tutorial video, I will talk about one of the most unique features in ChartMill, and it can be found under the section Shared Screens. On this page, you can find numerous predefined filters, which are all made by our ChartMill users, members, or by the ChartMill crew themselves. So you can use these shared screens to find candidates, or you can use the screens as a basis and tweak them according to your own insights and needs. At the top of the page, you can set a few basic filters. For example, you can search for long or short strategies, long only or short only. But you can also filter according to the desired trade strategy. Swing trading only, breakout trading only, high growth stock trading only, which is a fundamentally based predefined filter, or the mean reversion trading only. And this is a counter trend strategy where one speculates on a correction in the current trend. We all know that prices never rise or fall in a straight line, and they will come back to their means when they are extended. And the last filter is the sorting. You can sort by most likes or most views. Below these basic filters, you can see the various available shared screens and the features of the screen. This way you can quickly see which kind of screen it is. Click once on the title of a shared screen and you immediately end up on the stock screener page with the relevant shared screen preloaded. So let's go back to the shared screens page. If you want more details about the specific screen, you can click on the little eye icon at the end of the line. And if you do so, you will get a summary of what the shared screen exactly does, along with a list of the filters used for this specific screen. And for some specific screens, there is even some more in-depth information available. There is a link, you can click on it. For example, one of our popular screens is the Momentum Squeeze Play setups, and ChartMill is giving us some more in-depth information under the Documentation tab. An overview of the screeners for which extensive information is available can be found under this Documentation tab. Just click the screener and here you can find the other screeners which have more detailed information. For example, Bull Flags, you have a nice overview with more detailed information. So let's grab one of these shared screens. For example, strong stocks near new high. Now, what are strong stocks? Those are the stocks that have a very high relative strength. They are the market leaders and they have a very consistent performance over the last year. It's the kind of stock that is traded by high growth stock traders and investors. So just click on it once. In the next screen, you will see at the stock screening settings, you see the filters which are used. So there are two general filters and two technical filters. Let's take a look. The general filters, just two. Price of the shares has to be above 10 and the average volume has to be bigger than 500,000. The technical filters, so the signal, we have a whole lot of options, but the signal is the strong stocks filter, and we've also selected a second signal. Price has to be near the 52-week high. So I'm going to change the view to have a better overview. So with these filter settings, we have 116 available stocks. You can use these, examine them, and find some nice trading opportunities. But the nicest thing is, You can adjust these filters to your own needs and then save the screen for yourself, a customized screen. For example, now we have 4 filters. I'm going to add one, the exchange, for example, US only. And instead of 116, I now have 105 stocks available. If I want to save the screen, I click on the settings icons. I click on the settings icons in the right corner above. Save. Strong stocks, US only. That's my name. Okay. I'm going to clear this, reset the settings. And now if I want to open my personal screen filter, click on the icon, settings icon, load settings, strong stocks US only, view the charts. Again, 400 pixels to have a better overview. Now we have the same filter, but with the exchange US only selected. An overview of your personal screens can be found in the personal account. Just click in the box in the right upper corner, My Account. And then if you scroll down this page, right at the bottom, you find My Chart and Screener Settings. Here you have your personal screens. You can open it, you can rename it, or you can delete them. If I want to delete my own screen, I just hit the button and you get a warning. Just click OK and the screen is deleted. If you want to rename, just click on it and you can give it another name. Next, I will show you a typical workflow with these shared screens. For example, if I'm interested in bull flags patterns, there is a predefined shared screen, bull flags, some more information about this screen. So a bull flag is a consolidation after a strong up move, and the uptrend may continue when the stock moves out of the consolidation zone. Which are the filters that are used? So the average volume of the shares has to be bigger than 500,000. Signal is of course the bull flag. So let's run the screen. Click on the button. Now I want to have a better overview. So I'm going to make the charts bigger, 1200 pixels. And as you can see, the bull flag is visualized on the charts. And that's very handy. We have a very nice candidate, Taseko Mines Limited. So we have a steep uptrend and then a retracement is a typically bull flag. Let's scroll down. CDNA, it's more a sort of consolidation pattern. Same for INAP. Alnilam Pharmaceuticals, also bull flag pattern here. Puma. I'm just scrolling down very fast. That's also a very nice one. Navistar Corporation. So also typically a steep uptrend and then the retracement, which creates a typically bull flag. So I'm going to select NAV, back up. This was also a very nice bull flag pattern. TGB, the first one, second one I've selected. So we are going to save these two candidates. Click on the settings icon. I don't have a watch list for bull flags, so I will create one. Create watch list. So bull flag patterns. Okay. Now this is very important because I didn't have a watch list that's called bull flags. I've created one, but now the list is still empty. So I have to select the charts again and add them to the list. So I've selected them, add selection to list, bull flag patterns, and now the list is updated successfully. So now let's recall my just created bull flag watch list. So hit in the chart settings, the settings icon, load watch list, click in the box, bull flag patterns, and now ChartMill is showing us my 2 saved potential candidates. Make the charts look bigger. So 2 very nice trading candidates. I'm going to launch the annotation tool, and I'm going to launch the position sizing tool. Make it on the left. So this is the high. We'll click on this magnifying glass so I can see the price. So the high, 9th of October, 2.458, 2.46, and the low of this retracement is at 2.14. So just click once in the screen and the position sizing tool. So the ticker is mentioned in the ticker box. The entry price, like I've said in earlier videos, is always the latest price, the high of the latest candle. So the high was 2.2828, as mentioned here. So I want to, for example, I want to go long if price goes beyond 2.28, so to be sure above 2.3, so 2.31 with a tight stop loss. The low was 2.14. I will make it 2.03, for example. All my checkboxes are green, that's okay. My commission, I'm going to set these numbers to 0. Capital, basically for me it's $50,000 or euros, but you can change it according to your own trading capital. For example, 25,000 or 10,000. And these values will change automatically if you change one of these boxes. So for example, if you have a trading account of $10,000 and if you have an entry price at 2.31 and a first exit price or stop loss at 2.03, then the ChartMill position sizing tool is telling you that you can invest $824 or a 1 risk percentage to be safe. That will give you more or less 360 shares. That's an investment of about 8.25% of your trading of your total trading capital. So there's a very nice tool for your risk and position sizing management. So let's take a look at the other candidate, Navistar. Once again, I'm going to check prices. The latest price, the high, was 42.57, and the all-time high in this price period, it's 45.47. So just click once, because now in the position sizing tool there is still TGB. If I click once in the chart of Navistar, it will change to the ticker of this share of this stock, NAV. So I want to go long, for example, if this bull flag, if price goes up, let's say above 43.04 with a stop loss, I'm going to give it a try, 41.44. So as you can see, ChartMill is telling me that my investment is too big, because I invest more than 25% of my total trading account, and also my stop distance is too small. I have only 1.5 average true range distance, so the chance of being stopped out is just too great. If you are a day trader, this may be enough, but if you are a swing trader and you hold positions overnight, it is suggested that your average true range is bigger than 2. So I can change these values. For example, if I reduce my risk percentage to, for example, 0.7, so my investment is now okay, but my average true range is still too little. So if I lower my stop loss price, for example, to 25, I have already 1.69. If I change my entry price, 43.50, now I have 2.13 average true range, a little bit lower, 44. So at 43.37, I have a 2 average true range stop loss distance. My investment is just 14%. I can even make this one a little bit bigger again, 1%. So if I have a risk percentage of 1% for this long position, I will have to invest 2,000, a little bit more than $2,000. That is more or less 20% of my total trading account. My stop distance is at $2.12, which is just 2 ATR. So as you can see, I'm using this position sizing tool to fine-tune my setup. And then I can use these values to put them in my broker account. Let's quickly run through some other screens just to give you an idea of how easy it is to spot some very good trading opportunities. We've already seen bull flags, but there is also a filter called bear flags. It's the opposite. So this screen finds bear flag patterns, consolidation, and not after a strong move up, but after a strong move down. And the downtrend may continue when the stocks move out of the consolidation zone. So run the screen. I'm going to change the view to bigger charts. And I'm going to delete the simple moving averages to make it clear. So let's go through this. Invacare seems like a nice one. A strong downtrend
pull back price. So this is definitely a bear flag. Adamas Pharmaceuticals, same story, strong downtrend, and now price is a little pullback, is pulling back. So wait, what is going to happen? GD, nice bear flag. Himax Technologies, very good one this, because during the strong downtrend there was very heavy sell volume, and now we have a pullback. Price is going up, but the volume, the buy volume, is very low. So there is a great chance that price may be falling down again. Below 9, that would be a reasonable trigger. And just like I've showed before, if you click this, then you can add this to your watch list. Add selection to watch list USA, for example, and then that watch list is updated successfully. Back to the shared screens page. That's also a nice one, the unusual volume breakouts. So you can see stocks with heavy volume breaking out. Changing the view. And if you want a bigger chart, a longer time frame, you can change this. You hit the daily, and then you can view weekly, monthly, or during the day. I'm going to change to weekly. And now each candle is 1 week. So those are some very heavy volume breakouts. And this looks like a very nice one because it's just beginning. Zenith Energy, as you can see, price went up 44%, but there is plenty of room, as you can see, very heavy volume. So I'm going to click this one, going up, and add it to my watch list. As you can see, there are many other shared screens available, all waiting to be discovered. So I would suggest you give it a try. If you want more information, if you have any questions, just hit the documentation tab, and through the contact form you can reach us.